Hi, this is Paul from Redsea. Welcome to Reefstock Sydney 2018. I'm going to take a very quick moment to show you the new Redsea recipes program. So a lot of people are familiar with the Redsea RCP program. We've now updated it, done a lot of tweaks, and we've actually come up with some new Redsea recipes. This is our new structure here. You can see we've got recipes for a mixed reef, SPS dominant, low nutrient system, or marine fish. So each particular, this is the mixed reef recipe, we give you the salt, the test kits you need to use, and then a range of the supplements that you need to use. And also we give you the main recommended water parameters: salinity, calcium nitrate, alkalinity, magnesium phosphate, which you'll be able to use to get your mixed reef working properly. So this is basically a recipe that's going to allow you, if you follow the recipe, tells you the products, tells you the water quality, and allows you to have a successful reef aquarium. So the products basically they're the foundation products, concentrating on the calcium, KH, magnesium. These are very highly concentrated supplements. You use them in together and you balance them to be able to look after your major foundation elements. They come in liquids. They also come over here on powders. So we have calcium, KH, magnesium in powder. And we also have an ABC, which is all three powders, plus some other elements, which are all your major elements known from corals. If we go down to the second shelf here, we have a very famous product from Redsea, NOPOX, which is your nitrate and phosphate biological reduction. This is basically carbon dosing in a liquid format. So we're using this to control nitrates and phosphates in your aquarium. Moving on, we have coral nutrition. So this is our Reef Energy Coral Nutrition A and B, so it's a two-part formula. This is looking after all your nutritional requirements of your corals. So we have that in different packaging sizes. If we move on further, we now go into the Redsea colour program. So we have colours A, B, C and D. These are all your minor trace elements that are essential for creating bright colours in your corals. There are 18 minor trace elements that have been grouped. And so each trace element product will help you to bring out the colours in your corals, bring out those pigments, the nice pigments in either pink, red, green or blue. Okay, and then moving down, obviously those are the Redsea supplements we just spoke about. These are the test kits to match. So we have the Foundation Pro test kit, which is your calcium, KH and magnesium test. Those tests obviously allow you to dose your calcium, magnesium and KH supplements. So we have those as separate tests as well, calcium, magnesium, KH. And then we have the Algae Control Pro test kit, which is your nitrate and phosphate. So this also allows you to be able to use the NOPOX, the supplement reducing nitrate and phosphate. We have those as separate. And then for the advanced reefers, we have the Trace Colors Pro test kit, which is testing iodine, potassium and iron, specifically for allowing you to accurately dose your color elements. Finally, on the Redsea planogram, we also have the marine care range. This is for basic marine people for starting up any kind of marine aquarium, or people that have fish aquariums only. So we have a multi-test kit with ammonia, nitrate, pH and KH. And then we have those individual test kits as well. In addition to those major elements, we have a calcium test kit, a phosphate test kit, and the new introduction is the magnesium test kit, which is over here. So these are lower level test kits than the RCP test kits above, but these will allow you to run your fish tank or a basic coral tank. In addition to that, we have Abtasia X, very famous product for removing Abtasia. That's a great one. And then the new Reef Spec Carbon. This is marine grade carbon, exceptionally good for clarifying water, the colors, tints in water, etc., and great for absorbing complex nitrates and phosphates and things like that. So we have the new Reef Spec Carbon. Finally, down to the bottom shelf, so we're doing the whole planogram here, we have Coral Pro Salt. So we have the Coral Pro that's been around for a long time. We have the new Redsea Bucket, which has a new spin, easy to remove lid. So that's just a slightly new bucket that's going to be hitting the market in the next few months. So Coral Pro Salt, what we've done is we've actually put on the formula for mixed reef and SPS. So we see the little formulas down here, tells you which calcium, which magnesium, which KH levels to have for a mixed reef tank, or calcium, magnesium, KH you need for an SPS tank. So that really allows you to say, this is the levels that I need to keep my tank going well, if you're doing regular water changes with Coral Pro, it's going to help you because Coral Pro is highly elevated in calcium, magnesium, and KH. The last one on the stamp here we have is the standard Redsea salt. So the basis of Redsea salt and Coral Pro salt is the same. The sodium chloride is naturally evaporated off a coral reef. So you've got all those minor trace elements and exactly the same ratios as you do on the coral reef. But here, what we've got with Redsea salt is this gives you exactly the same water quality as you do on a coral reef. So it's very good for fish tanks, but it's also very good for SPS dominant or low nutrient system coral tanks. So it's giving you slightly lower calcium, magnesium, KH compared to Coral Pro, but it's giving you that very good water quality for ultra low nutrient systems where you're trying to enhance the colors. So that's about it. It's all in new packaging. That's the whole Redsea planogram. So thanks for your time, and we'll see you next time.